The tape you're about to hear was of Margaret in 2010, recorded by Curtis Lee Beck. It describes only a few aspects of Margaret's full and varied life. Hi, I'm Don Pugh, and I live in Perth, Australia.
And we're pretty strict in bringing us up. We didn't have a TV until 1985, so I know we grew up with our friends who had TV. They wouldn't let us buy comic books. We had to read them at our neighbors with our friends. They did let us read the illustrated comics at the cottage, but not any of the Dagwood and Blondie ones or the really ordinary ones that were fun to read. She always made us do homework after supper. She had extra books that, in grade 2 or grade 3, extra math and English sentences and spelling and so on. But we always did a lot of traveling, so that was a good part of life. In the summer, we often went traveling, and I think the best part was life at the cottage. We had the summers there every summer, and Dad would drive into work and leave Mom and the 3 kids at the cottage, and we had a lot of fun there. It was free. We didn't have a TV. We didn't have a telephone even, so Mom would have her friends out. Sometimes we had friends out, but usually we entertained ourselves with the neighboring children.
Well, that's how you grew up, and you enjoyed it. You wouldn't change it.
No, I don't think so. That was good. Dad, I think Mother was the disciplinarian. If Dad ever got cross, he just had a big, loud voice, but he didn't usually have to use it. I didn't find. But Mother was pretty strict. I don't know about you, Donald, but I got lots of spankings when I was little. Well, I was 6 years older than Donald, so when I was 12, he was only 6, and George was only 4, so it was quite a gap. But at the cottage, we all played together. At home, of course, I was so much farther ahead in school that, we didn't do a lot together at home, particularly. But having brothers or sisters, I think, is really important. Maybe you have a lot more family feeling. You learn to get along, and you play together. I had to babysit them, so I had to be telling them what to do at times. I was probably pretty bossy because they were young enough I could get away with it. Well, you sometimes lose your temper, especially if your younger brother doesn't do what you say. I was really cross that day, so I did fire a bunch of those down. And as he got older, the 2 boys would play together quite well. But remember in the sunroom we had the train set up and we'd make forts with blankets. We'd all play together. Well, as I say, he had gone his own route by then, and I was married by then, and he wasn't. We got married in 1967. He left in, what year? 72? 76? What year did you leave?
75.
75. So we've been married 8 years. We had 2 children. He'd been way up north, and I wasn't surprised because what he'd been doing up north was very adventuresome. And if you didn't like teaching up north, down south would be tamer. So to go to a new land would be a real adventure. And we were used to traveling. We weren't, we'd done a lot of traveling, so this is just another step for God.
Go ahead.
Well, you're asking about Donald at his 60th birthday. Of course, we came for his party, but I really wanted to come because who knows what's down the road, and Donald did such a service for me. Back in 1998, I was diagnosed with acute myelogenous leukemia, which means my white blood cells were almost down to zero, and I was probably going to die from it if they couldn't get it solved. So I had a year with 3 severe bouts in the hospital with strong chemotherapy, and I was, what's the term that they use? I recovered enough that they would then consider trying to solve the problem, which was done by bone marrow transplant. And I asked George, my other brother, to be tested, and our 2 sons, and none of them, they wanted the figure 6 out of 6 with all these criteria, and none of them were suitable. George, I think, was 4. And they said, have you got nobody else, because you're in trouble if you don't. And I never really thought of Donald, because 1, he was so far away, and 2, I just felt being in the wheelchair, he wouldn't be able to help me. And they said, you had better talk to him. So I phoned, and he got tested here, and he was 6 out of 6, which meant he would be a perfect donor of bone marrow. So in 1999, in the summer, in July, he came over and went down to London to the cancer hospital with me, and the doctor thought he'd be about an hour, and they would extract bone marrow, and it would be frozen and then injected into me. Well, in half an hour, the doctor came back and said, I can't believe it, but we can't get enough bone marrow to do the job. And we were all in shock, but he said, well, don't worry, we'll take all his blood out and we circulate it through a machine that takes the stem cells out, and we'll combine it with the bone marrow. So it was pretty straightforward for Donald. He provided stem cells, and then about 2 weeks later, he was all done. It didn't bother him too much to make this donation. 2 weeks later, I went in, and I was just in my hospital bed, and they came in and just drifted in this combination and saying happy birthday, because I was going to have a new life, and I changed my blood count. I became B positive rather than O positive. Changed my blood completely, because they took it all out and cleaned it and put this new combination in.